Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna chill out, play with some makeup that I haven't played with in a while, test out this new Beauty Bay palette and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm just gonna dive in. I'm gonna put a little bit of lip oil on. We're gonna start off with the eyeshadow palette. You can already see what we're gonna be doing. I just wanted to do something kind of like glam, so this look kind of took me into a halo eye unintentionally, but this is the gorgeous palette right here. This is Beauty Bay's newest eyeshadow palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's leaning a lot, it's very cool toned, but this is like a cool tone that I truly can get behind. I feel like it's not just a ton of grays, and I'm excited to dive into it. So let's put this look on the other eye, shall we? In today's glam look, I'm gonna be using all of these brushes from Sigma Beauty. They sent me a PR package in the mail a couple days ago, and these were all the brushes that were in there. So I've never tried their brushes, and I know a lot of people rave about their brushes, and these brushes, let me just tell you, the quality on these eye brushes that I tried today. I only used 3 eye brushes to get this look, and the quality on these brushes is truly insane. This is the E30 pencil brush. So every brush that I'm using today is gonna be from Sigma. So I'm gonna take the shade Cowboy and the shade Jet. I'm just gonna take this pencil brush and I'm just gonna start kind of drawing myself a wing. And it's gonna be super messy, but I'm just gonna do like an outline of like where I want the wing to go, and then I'm gonna just follow my bone, I guess, on my eye and just kind of start to bring it upwards. I really wanted to do a look where it was just like deep like this and then just filled it in, but I was like, no, I feel like that only was gonna like require, that was only gonna take like 2 seconds. I was like, no, let me do something a little bit more with this palette so I can like use more shades. I would normally have had a lot more videos up, but I have just been so busy this month with work. So I know I get this question often, but not too often. A lot of people ask me, is YouTube my full-time job? It's not. I actually also work in casting in the film and television industry. So that takes up quite a bit of time now because we're like in busy season, and busy season is busy. So right now I'm filming on my lunch break, which is what I usually do, but once this busy season kind of like slows down, I'll be able to start pumping out a lot more. And like on the weekends, I also usually film, but I've just been so exhausted. Go into this shade right here called Coffee. I'm gonna use the E33. So basically I'm just gonna like start to clean up where I cut everything. And I'm also gonna take that coffee shade in the crease and just blend it in. I didn't want to take that black all the way over just yet. I'm kind of like working my way there. Also, I did not get to say it because it literally happened so fast. I finally hit 8,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm so happy that this family is growing and that you guys are loving the content that I'm putting out. I will say I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, especially those of you who just take the time out to watch my videos, even leave a comment. It really does mean the world to me. I read every single comment that I get, every single comment. I may not respond to all of them, but I read them. Just know, like, I read everything. And I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out to like just take time out of your day to just watch my videos. It truly means the world to me. That halo eye, I'm taking my P. Louise base in the shade 2. I cannot wait for Black Friday. I feel like Black Friday is like coming so fast and I'm not prepared for it. But I cannot wait for P. Louise to have their sale because all of their like bases are always on sale and I always stock up. So there's just so many colors and other products that I want to try from P. Louise that I just haven't, that I haven't tried yet because I like want to place one big order for Black Friday. I ended up settling on this shade it's called Locket. It's a really pretty cream shade, but I used another shade too. So I'm just going to take that shade and place it on the center of my lid. Oh, Beauty Bay's formula. So creamy, so beautiful, so pigmented. I cannot. Because I wanted this look to really like be oomphed up, I'm gonna go into my Give eye pigment. This is in the shade Twinkle. I'm gonna take some of this on my finger, and I'm just gonna place this right on top for that added sparkle dimension. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this literally takes your look to the next level. I don't think I've ever loved an eye pigment so much in my entire life. It's gorgeous. I am really excited for the products that I pulled out. So I basically just kind of like shopped my stash, and I just pulled out a ton of products that I haven't used on camera in a hot minute. Some of them you guys have seen me use, some are new that I honestly haven't tried. Maybe like one product is new that I haven't tried that I'm really intrigued to try. Go into my Smashbox primer water. Love this stuff, especially for that extra hydration. Primer water just literally refreshes the skin and feels so good. A primer, I'm gonna go into this. This is new from Huda Beauty. This is the Blur Gem Silicone Free Smoothing Primer. This is literally like a filter in a bottle, to be honest. Texture on it is cool as well. This reminds me of the Touch and Soul primer. I don't have that one anymore because it got really old on me, but like you don't even need a lot of this. Just a little bit. I'm like taking what's left on the cap. Basically just focusing this primer on the center of my face just to blur everything out. And I'm telling you, you really don't need a lot. I feel like you can see it on camera, just like how, you know, just how blurred it makes the skin. So I'm just putting this all over. Also, I realized it's super cut on this side and not on this side. I am going to fix that. To get that super like cut wing, I went into my Rem Beauty concealer and just took a little bit of this. This is in the shade Deep 1 Neutral. This is very similar to my skin tone. So I love using this for like spot concealing and doing this right here before I go in with everything else, because it is literally the best. Also realize I just went into the same brush that I used my P. Louise base with. So now it looks like this is not my color. So it's like mixing in. Ay, ay, ay. Before we go into foundation and all of that, this is from Sigma. This is the Color Correcting Duo in the shade Dark Deep. I am going to use this to color correct under my eyes. Kind of has like a peachy undertone. I don't usually use products like this, but if this is going to help to brighten up under the eyes, oh, best believe I will use it. I will be using this. For foundation, I pulled out this cult favorite foundation, and it is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. Yeah, Studio Fix Fluid. Okay. I pulled this out because I haven't used this in a hot minute. This was my first foundation. Like when I was first getting into makeup, the MAC Fluid foundation, that foundation was like my first one I ever tried. To blend out my foundation, I'm going to go into the flat kabuki brush. Ooh, covering a lot of surface area for your girl. Lots of surface area. Smell on this foundation is so strong, but it's so good. Bronze up the face, I'm going to go into my Danessa Myricks. What is this called? What is this called? I always do this. This is I think this is the Danessa Myricks Contour Balm. So, press this in to bronze up the face. It's very pigmented. Ooh, that is a lot, but that is fine. I may have went in with a little bit too much. For concealer, I pulled out the KVD Good Apple Concealer. I haven't used this in a minute, so I'm going to see if I still like this concealer. For blush, I'm going to go with my Made by Mitchell blush in the shade Cherry Cola. This is my absolute favorite shade of blush of all time. It is the prettiest blush. It works for literally every single skin tone. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And I'm going to take this brush right here. This is the Contour / Blush brush. I'm not sure if you can use this for cream or powder. By the way, all of these brushes are really, really soft, which I'm loving. Like the quality on these brushes is really nice. I'm just going to take this and, oh, I don't know if this brush is good for creams. Because like I'm like sweeping it on, but like is it like blending it or is it picking up foundation? I cannot tell. I feel like it's picking up foundation. These like stipple brushes are not, I feel like when it comes to like stipple brushes, there's certain blushes that they work best with. Or maybe it's like I needed to do this. You gotta like work with it first. Okay, maybe I had to like work with it because it doesn't look bad. I feel like you don't tap. I feel like it's like more of like better if you just sweep the blush on your cheeks rather than tap. But honey, everything is looking so good. My concealer, I'm going to go in with my Sigma setting powder in the shade Buttermilk. I'm using a lot of Sigma today. I know this video is not sponsored, by the way. It's just going in with their powder brush. This is the F12 brush. And I'm just using this to set the face. Well, to set under the eye. And to set my cream bronzer, I'm going to go into this right here from Glowish by Huda Beauty. This is the powder bronzer in the shade Rich. And I'm going to take this brush right here. This is the F79 Ultimate Bronze brush. It's a very big brush. So I'm just going to bronze up the face. I don't usually use big brushes like this, but to cover more surface area, I feel like this will be good. With my MAC Fix Plus. The lip liner, I'm going to go into my LA Girl lip liner in the shade Chai Latte. Well, I pulled out this gloss from MAC. This is in the shade Spite. I don't have many cool tone lips, which I really need to get more of. But I'm going to go into this gloss. Ooh, I don't know about this gloss. I'm just going to take my Fenty 125 brush because I love using this brush for my blushes. Add a little bit more blush to the cheeks. We all know how much blush I like, so this is not a surprise for you. But if you're new here, I do like a lot of blush. Like, I love a lot of blush. I'm just going to go into my Ofra highlighters. And I'm just going to take one. I don't even know the names of these, but if you've never tried Ofra's highlighters, you're missing out. Like, you are missing out. The brush that I'm using is the F03 highlighter brush from Sigma. I am like in the market for a really good highlight brush. I did end up changing my lip combo to the Makeup Forever lip liner and Dimension Dark Brown and my Rem Beauty lipstick in the shade is this Tiramisu. I feel like when it comes to cool tone shadows, I struggle with finding a good cool toned lip to go with the eye, and it's just literally such a struggle. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun playing with the new Beauty Bay palette. I love Beauty Bay so much. I feel like their formula is just so consistent. It's so good. I also feel like if I was to get rid of literally all of my palettes in my collection, then and just keep my Beauty Bay palettes, I would be so happy and I wouldn't even notice the other palettes were even gone. I'll say these Sigma brushes are very, very good quality. They're super soft and they just feel heavy and luxe. I know they can be like more on the expensive side, but they are so worth the price. I will have a discount code down below if you want to shop anything Sigma. This video is not sponsored, but they were so kind enough to send this over. And if a product is good, I have no problem recommending it to y'all. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and end this video right here. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.